Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Homecoming 2023. Here at Side Inland Stadium, Fred Brown Field in the Davis Sports Complex on the campus of Franklin County High School, where the Eagles of Franklin County come in at 2-3. Will play host to the Vikings of Northside High School, also 2-3. The whole Cable 12 crew is here on a beautiful fall night. A little cloudy clouds coming in from the west, but we won't worry about those right now. For these homecoming activities, we're going to have a homecoming queen, homecoming king, Mr. Football, Mr. Cheerleader, and all the homecoming court will be in their attendance out here today. Jamie Singleton will be getting all the action from up top in the eye in the sky. Brody Oaks catching all the action down on the field. Steve Oaks producing and directing all of this and putting it together out in the truck. I'm Mike Dorr. With me in the booth will be Josh Smallwood and Derwin Hall. Derwin, the Vikings are coming into tonight's game after two consecutive home losses to Heritage a week ago, 40-7, and at home again to Salem. The Eagles feel their pain. That loss was like 62-14. Well, Northside definitely tried to stay out of this three-game slide and would like nothing better than to put a damper on this homecoming excitement here at Side Dillon Stadium.
Yeah, Northside, like Franklin County, has a sophomore quarterback, Rigney. They run the spread offense, like most teams that Franklin County's face, except for Salem and Lord Botetourt. An oddity, they are 0-3 at home and 2-0 away. As you said, they're on a two-game losing skid, and they've scored 92 points for the season. On defense, they run a 4-3 wide or a 4-4 defense, and they've allowed 198 points. If it rain or stay away, I think we'll have a good contest tonight, Mike.
Well, that Northside team always has some good speed, especially coming out of special teams. And when they do get those slots out in the open, they can be dangerous. So we'll see what they've got for these Eagles tonight. Josh, these Eagles never gave up last week in their tussle with the Brookville Bees. They had several opportunities they could have just rolled over and died, but they didn't. Finally eking out a come-from-behind win, 26-22. Don't remember a game, though, in my career here with Cable 12 in 32 years that Franklin County and their opponents had over 30 penalties or that many penalties. I just can't remember it. Maybe they did, but I don't remember it. I don't think that's in the record books anywhere. But the Eagles found a secret weapon on the end of freshman Winston Davenport's arm late in the game. You think they'll remember about that this week?
Yeah, so they gave Northside plenty to watch on film, that's for sure. You know, the first half last week started off pretty slow. 0-8 at halftime there with Brookville. Brookville really dominated the ground game, was really quick. Second half, Franklin County really found something through the air there, and we'll see if they go back to it early here in this game tonight. You can be assured that Northside's prepared for that. I don't think Coach Edwards is going to veer too far away from his usual playbook, but this year, this season, that playbook has not just been ground heavy. He's not been afraid to put the ball in the air, and in the games that he has had to throw the football, they've been able to get it to the receivers. It's just been a matter of catching it. And then in the second half last week, David Casey caught everything, including a whole lot of green grass and some end zones. So things escalated very quickly in the second half last week. We'll see if they stick with that plan tonight. I think we'll see something fairly balanced till they figure out exactly what Northside's going to give them. But, no, they're not afraid to go through the air, and Northside's got to be prepared for that because if you let David Casey get loose, it's going to be quick.
Absolutely. Well, Josh, both of these combatants tonight, we'll call them, are trying to pull back to 500 football. The Franklin County team will be going against another opponent, and that may be Focus. Put your coach's hat on for just a minute. How do you balance out the fun of homecoming with the focus on a Viking team that would take you to the woodshed if you'd let them? And if you was to slide and not go out there the first thing playing football right off of the bat, they could sneak up on you and get you far down quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, as a coach, the main thing that I'm looking to do on a week like this is control what you can control. You know, you don't have a whole lot of say over what time the pep rally is and when the kids have to do this. Here at Franklin County, my understanding is halftime, if you're on the court and you're on the football team, you get to walk. You don't get to control a whole lot of that as a coach.
That's right.
But what you do get to control is every afternoon, practice starts at this time, practice ends at this time. This is what our expectations are of our young men. And you allow the kids to participate and don't grumble and groan. Your scowl grows a little bit on a week like this, but you try to not let it affect your team's mentality. Let the kids be kids to an extent, but at the end of the day, control what you can control, and that is what time does practice start. Our playbook didn't change this week, boys, just because you get to walk a pretty little young lady out there. So let's take care of business, and then you can have some fun. Go dance and don't throw your hip out later. But we still need you next Friday. So after we win this one, y'all go enjoy it, but just not too much.
That's right. And that's, it's a big part of high school. You know, I still remember, and that's
right.
been a while back. So it's not really fair to take it away from them, but you're right. You got to concentrate when you're on that field.
Yeah.
And we'll see if the coach can work out a balance there for that. And we'll get this, all of these activities going here shortly, and we'll be right back for Homecoming 2023. You're watching Eagle football right here on Cable 12.
Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you need an attorney, a successful, experienced attorney who'll fight
job,
for you
guys.
to protect your rights. Will Davis at the Davis Law Firm is that attorney. Will's an experienced Virginia trial lawyer in Roanoke, Franklin County, and beyond. You won't feel like you're on an assembly line, and he won't settle your case to avoid a trial. He will pursue the compensation and insurance settlement you deserve. For compassionate and aggressive representation, contact the Davis Law Firm. Experience, driven, results.
I'll just run them. Okay.
Look over there, that's what we've been hunting for weeks.
I love it.
Are you pre-approved with a bank?
Absolutely. I watch your show on Cable 12, Tuesdays at 8:30.
Well, let's move in.
As time rolls on, perhaps your children are leaving home, resulting in a change in your real estate needs. I'll be happy to help you hunt for something different.